You guys, finally, I think I got a footprint. I walked right to where the noises were. I came here, and what do I got? I think it's a footprint. In fact, I know it's a footprint. I'm so excited when I saw that. I was like, oh my God. There's another one right there. It wasn't the whole foot. It looks like the rest of it was on the back of that. It was resting on that. Let's see, I'm going as we go here. Again, not too recognizable. And that's it. Boom, boom, boom. So it was 1, 2, 3. And then it looks like he goes to the log from there. All right, this time the red light's on. Okay, good. I filmed this before. Got home and it wasn't on my camera. Sasquatch. I believe those are my footprints. Yeah. Wow, I don't remember this being here last time. Have to look at the picture. Look how these are just thrown in there. Look at that. I don't find too many of these, you guys. It's all backed up too, look. You have like teepee structures and there's a whole structure right there. Look at this thing. Everything's been it looks like everything was broken to make it, look. You know, if it was people, they would have cleared it nice in the middle for the kids or something, you know. It's not far off the road, but all the ones I find are typically in some kind of a weird, strange place. You know, and then I find them sometimes, you know, way up in the mountain, but it seems like even on that mountain it was in a certain spot. They didn't just pick a spot like, hey, let's build it here. So here's where a lot of work's been done. You know, like firewood, where people just collect, they get a permit and they collect, they can cut this stuff up. And they'll come right down to this stuff. I think I just heard something actually. I'm gonna ignore it for a second. Just taking a quick peek back here. So I would really love to go back there. I think, you know, once you break all this deadfall and hit that tree line and walk in there, oh man, I bet you it's good back there. It's always good back there when you have a teepee or like a, whatever you want to call that, a little hut, we'll call it. Bigfoot, I'm gonna call it Bigfoot hut. Because that's what it is. It's, you know, I think it indicates it might be bigger, but it's nevertheless a Bigfoot hut. Back there too is really good. I saw it from the road. Let's see if I can get a zoom in on that. Look at that. There's like an X back there. I don't know if we can really see it, but it's kind of like that whole, you know, that thing I showed you earlier. I don't know what clips are what, but that Jungle Jimmy, like, incredible hangout. Check this out. It's amazing, you know. I'll tell you, in the summer, you'd never... So little hints like that. Now, again, deer. I know there's deer out here, but the concentration of most of the footprints seem to be around their structures. This is incredible. Look at this tree that's been leaning so long. As these aspens have been growing, it's actually lifting it up in the air. It was field gold up there. It's taken years for that to go from there to there. Just probably, I'm guessing, foot a year. So that's been 5, 6 years, maybe more. Just since that left the ground. X's. This is really cool right here. And what happens? All the deer walk underneath it. I got some kind of pine trees behind us too. I got to go look there. Now, I just jumped out of the car. Okay, so what I was saying is, you know, little signs like that make me, you know, it's almost, I'm almost sure that, you know, the time spent in the winter in the snow is reduced dramatically. Just based on, you know, I could spot that from there. Like I said, they're not hiding from us, but usually when it gets this crazy, like this good, it's usually not quite in sight. And I believe this isn't quite in sight. So in the wintertime, I mean, the summertime, you won't see this at all. You could not see this. These pines, this little patch of pines behind it is very interesting to me. So, you know, maybe I'm not done here yet. Maybe I should go over here. Look there. Look at the, now keep in mind it's my cell phone, you guys, but it is in 4K. this. No, this is a spot. Again, deer everywhere. They're not concentrating anywhere else. But again, it could be because of the growth, because of the, the trees or whatever. They're eating something. A little weird. Looky here. Look at the teepee, guys. It's only one or two on either side, and it makes a beautiful X at the top. What happens if I turn my camera? I won't do that. Look. See that? Look, they did that with the structure I just showed you. Okay, there's no doubt about it. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a negative on the coincidence. Look at that one. You guys, it's two. Look at that. Two perfect X's. Look how far away the base is. Cool. That's the coolest structure I saw all day. Besides maybe those leaners who I never walked over to. Another one. Nice. Just walking out too. But you know what? I could film that stuff all day, you guys. I've seen a million of these things. I'm getting nothing from them. I don't know what that means. Nothing. Okay, here's one of the first coolest X's, and so blatant that is. And I don't have any deer. Oh, I lied. Look. You guys, this is becoming a little bit crazy, I'm telling you. Regular mule deer walking in again around the structures. That's interesting today. That's my most interesting thing today. They're not anywhere else. I don't have deer over here. Nothing. It all comes into the structures, walks around it, and then leaves. All right, so I'm climbing up this thing, right? There's a whole wallow back here. I gotta be really careful. If I fall, that's it. I'm going. It's a walk up. There's no doubt about it. Look at this, you guys. I'm so high up here right now. Look where I am. I don't know if it does it justice, but my foot is 10 feet high. And look in here. Look at this thing right here. How cool is that? I love filming in 4K. I can actually, even on my screen, it's better. Look at this whole thing, you guys, like a wallow. This thing I'm walking on is so strong. It's so messy here. They could just make me fall off. So I've thought about that before. Sometimes when I fall, it's been falls where I'm like, what is going on? I did not fall. It's like they did it on purpose. But they never hurt me, they could hurt me right now if they wanted to. If they're here, I don't know, I got noises and I got a potential footprint right in the noise. So it's a little bit fishy to me. But yet, I still can't swear anything. I just can't. Where's my phone? Okay. Wow. So I'm going to go back further. Look at that thing. Guys, look at this little place. This is a home, okay? This is where they are. This is where they live. I don't believe I've seen this yet. Look at this. I know you guys have seen a lot of sticks, but they keep impressing me. I'm not feeling it today. I get these feelings I know they're there. I can't see them. I know that's just, we do that to ourselves, but I haven't heard or felt anything weird today. That's trees. Another path right through here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's just a path, a human-like path right through here. You guys, look at this eerie ass thing. It just died this year. The weird part about it is in there you got a wallow, right? Or whatever they do inside. So blatant. I know you guys are getting sick of that word, but there is no other word. It's so obvious. Like another little stick for, just to add in there for whatever. Let's go in here. I got tons of walking in and out. I have not looked in here yet. There's no doubt inside there. There's like a complete opening. Okay, look, I can put my whole camera back. Look, oh, sorry. And you can tell how all the branches have been pushed like that. It looks like something small to me. I also see a footprint, I believe, walking out of there. It's right there. You can see the impressions. I don't think they go like this in there, unless it's just obvious. This place always makes me lose my mind. Look at this. I mean, that's like out of control.
Yeah, it is.
And then you see how you got the,
Oh, and it's starting to fail on them too. Starting to split.
That happens all the time.
Starting to split.
Yeah. It's getting older. This was done probably. It looks like some new work in there as well. Or the trees are still alive, is what it is. You don't have to even go over there.
He zigged instead of zagged.
Oh my God. You guys, look at that. I'm not kidding. That's almost insanity right there. That's like where they're just like, yep, we're Bigfoots. What are you gonna do about it? The lens clear? I think so. Sorry, there's nothing worse than having that one spot on the lens from rain. It just rained pretty good. All right, so I'm just past that teepee structure, right, where it lowers and levels a little bit by the river. And I noticed this coming in, and I decided not to film it, but it's pretty interesting based on, I saw a teepee, right? And then I've been seeing, this is probably a mile or so if you were to walk from there to back that way to the teepee. And in between, I've seen a couple really good signs. And then I see what it looks like, a giant like home here. Look at this thing. Like it's huge. So I just want to keep the camera on there for a second. You know, of course there's a tree incorporated somehow into this big pile. Look, you guys, there's just a big pile of, like, it's not human pile. It's bushes, or I can't tell. But it's what a perfect place for them to sit. You know, that's where my Bigfoots will be, in there. What do you see, Lisa? Anything? Come on, I mean, that's something right there. I know it is. I want to go over there. And then, of course, right in front of it, there's a whole giant mess that goes into the river. Like, look. You know, why is it always messed up everywhere around what they do? It's not just one little wind thing. There's like 20 things to back it up always. And in this case, I got a beautiful teepee structure, and a very unique teepee structure from a distance at least, to back this one up, and then whatever's coming out on the river there. Isn't that pretty cool? All right, there we go. This should zoom us right in, let's say. The problem is I can go too far. I'm just holding my hand here. It even looks like there's a break. It could be because of the water. It looks like there's a little trench that walks right in there. You can even see the break in the bushes, kind of. There's one. Let's do another one. This just happened. I was not planning on doing this. It's cool. Look at all the rocks that just kind of fell over time right there. Look at that. It's like a construction crew was working and decided. Like, I used to build boulder walls with excavators, and that's what it would look like. You know, and the machine would be right in the middle of that. And you scatter them because you got to find the right rocks. You know what I mean? Like, for the next rock, I need exactly the right one that's going to fit perfectly. So, I'm going to look throughout my rocks and go, but that's what that looks like. They just fall over. Like, how did those boulders get there? It's weird. They actually got all the way out too. Look how they're all right there on the end. Have they been there like that for a million years, or? I don't get it. Rocks, and you guys gotta remember, I'm not an expert in any of this, okay? I feel like, you know, I have an upper hand, like, you know, on the Bigfoot stuff. I don't call myself an expert, but compared to most people, yeah, maybe I am. I don't know. But when it comes to this, like rocks and Things with face, like rocks with faces on them. Doesn't that look like a face, kind of? Like a statue? Like an entrance? That goes right to caves? There's the other one. It looks like the side of a human face, the top of the rock right there. Doesn't it? Hold on. Right there. Looks like a side profile of a human face. A nose and a mouth right there. See that? That's what it looks like to me. Can't play tunes because I'll get copyrighted. And since I'm not wanted dead or alive, I'm not as cool as Bon Jovi, that's for sure. You know what I mean? Look, you don't have to have liked Bon Jovi, like especially because if you're like me, you grew up like kind of like a metalhead or something. But you know, the dude, I'm from Jersey, and the guy's a badass. I mean, look, you got to give the guy some credit. They made some great music. Yeah, he was a little mainstream, so he's going to catch a lot of flack, right? But look at him. I mean, that guy could have slept with 1,000 girls, and he has been married to his high school sweetheart since the first day, you know, and so he never experienced any of the rock and roll, you know, lifestyle like that. As far as I'm aware of, he's like a very, you know, family-oriented guy, which is an amazing thing, you know, you guys. There's not many of us as males that could be wrapped up in that situation and not, you know, have lived that lifestyle a little bit, you know. And he apparently has always loved his wife, which is just an amazing thing these days. And to have someone in his position, you know, showing us how to do that is pretty cool. Let me just show you this last farm. Since this is vlog day, I mean, I really thought this was going to be a Bigfoot. I'm like, I don't know what it was this morning. I'm like, I am getting on structures, I'm going in the woods, I'm going to have a video today. And it didn't quite happen. I had to go through all new areas and just look around. So I don't think it was horrible. It's probably going to be at least an hour long. So I wanted to show you this farm. This guy like just kind of bought this property, I think. I'm trying to zoom in. He's got his cows out front. You can tell he just put the makeshift house up. And that's it, you know. He's got like a barn and a house. And what happened is the farmer, whoever owns all that land, probably just sold a piece. And that's how you do it. You got to know somebody, I guess. I don't know. All right, over and out. Great day. My butt hurts and my back from sitting in this truck all day, though. And hopefully tomorrow's better, you guys. Over and out.